Gasudi jamani. Hey, boss, kwani pesa imekuwa mingi?
Unajua ina depend na ile kazi unafanya.
Yes, for those who are watching us.
Kama ningekuwa kwa soko ningekuwa na t-shirt.
Ungekuwa na soko kama mimi. Sio kwa soko. Otherwise, watu
wanatuona.
Yes, tuko tunasema kwa live Facebook and also on YouTube. So if you're watching us, please let us know. And I think waongeza kiasi, I need to take my phone. So before we introduce the topic. Tusalimiaga watu.
Waambie nini?
Sasa wasalimie, waudie.
So anyway, how are you doing, guys? We hope that you are doing amazing. Thanks for coming back to this channel. If you haven't subscribed, I don't know what you're waiting for.
Yes.
Kindly subscribe and support before E24 News.
E24 News.
E24 News.
But it's still a product of B4M Pictures.
It's a product of B4M Pictures. So
B4M TV. Yeah.
Be a part of this family. Is the only way you can support a channel. Share, comment and like.
Yes, msikuwe na hivyo sana.
Very important. Yes.
So today topic is very simple as we continue to check whether to go live. Sasa kuna issue ilikuja hapa. Someone told me we have this lady who anakuwa kidate Mubaba. But Mubaba ameweka msichana mtoto. So the kaside she got pregnant. The question was, see this relationship was transactional upfront. Because ilikuwa Mubaba was a small lady, a young lady who is 20. So the relationship was not about love, it was transactional. The lady was also wanted, nikamuuliza wewe ukiangalia vizuri wewe with this man. Nasema kwangu ilikuwa mimi napewa pesa. But now the lady is pregnant. Does this Mubaba take responsibility? Should this man take responsibility ya kulea huyu mtoto? Because the man wanted sex. That was business here. And fun with the lady. And they made it clear it was fun. The lady wanted money. Alipata pesa. But kimakosa, I think sijika ndawa zikufanya kazi saizi ako pregnant. But tunajua the court of law, we can say the man will be obligated to pay. But do you think it's fair for the man to pay for that?
It's not even fair. It's nazasema nini? It's common sense. The man should support the baby. You get? Now we're not talking about okay from a perspective ya kusema kulikuwa na hiyo mutual
agreement.
Not really agreement. There's something that both of them walikuwa na benefit. You get?
Mutual benefit.
Kulikuja results. You know? Hapa vitu tunaongea kuhusu mtoto. I think they should not subject the baby to stories. Huyu mtoto amekuja as a result of them coming together. This baby needs to be taken care of. I think it's only fair to take care of the baby. Mimi naweza sema hata sio nini, sio mambo na sheria na nini, ni common sense. Huyo mtoto amekuja sababu ya yenu. So anafaa ku take care of the baby. Yes, in short.
So sasa nikiuliza, see the thing is, ukienda saizi, I'm giving a scenario. I don't say you do this because me sitaki vita. Nasitaki kusema nimekukuza tabia mbaya, but I'm giving a scenario.
Siwezi sema tabia mbaya.
So I'm giving a scenario. Imagine today umefikiria hebu nisikie hawa prostitutes wana taste aje. Wewe ndio una prostitute. Few days akwambia ako pregnant. Should you take the responsibility of that kid? Well, ignore the kid first because the kid is innocent atukatai. But now you have to understand who is responsible of the mistake. Because hakuna mtoto anasemaga azaliwe. Ni wewe unamzaa. So I said if you umezaa mtoto ni shauri yako. Another side tumesema vizuri sana, wewe ukalala na maana akakuwa pregnant. Will you be sued for child support for that kid?
Number one, disclaimer. I think I was not like the best person to give an example with because that would never.
No, you see.
Anyway, on a light note, I'm saying on a light note.
Mwanaume hakuna kitu hawezi fanya. All men are animals.
No, we are not animals.
And all women are animals.
You and other men are animals. See, I know my take position here. Kuna hiyo collective position ya kusema, like for example, nikiza sema ati everybody, I mean, men are corrupt. Would you be in that space ya kukua corrupt because kuna hiyo notion that men are?
kuna mtu inaitaka has hasty generalization, we can say all men are corrupt, and all men have the ability of being corrupt, but doesn't mean that I'm corrupt. We're just saying majority of them.
Good. Umesema all men are capable. You get?
Yes,
so it means they are not. So
only
hiyo ilikuwa besides the point.
Okay. Endelea sasa.
So anyway, nilikuwa nasema even if unapata scenario kama hiyo ya mtu maybe alienda akalala na mtu na msichana na huko.
Tumesema
yes. Hivyo umesema. Mtoto is a result. You get? Now we are talking about subjecting that baby to an environment, naweza sema hostile environment, sababu ya makosa yenu. Useme now you're not going to take care of the baby because it was not planned. The baby was not like in the plan. Amkwa
the issue is
kwa hiyo equation.
The issue is here. Mato. Umekuja. Umenunua maembe kwangu.
Wacha kusema mambo. Tuongee kuhusu mtoto.
You know,
unajua ukisema mambo ya maembe unaharibu.
No, you see, mtoto is a product. Maembe is a product of my.
Hapana, tuongee kuhusu mtoto sababu
what I'm saying is I'm giving a logic statement here because we are all logics here. We need to use logics when it comes to who is accountable. Have you seen a man with a safe day?
No.
So men have no safe day. So when I came to you, nilikulipa unturane na wewe. So it was a transaction. So ndio nikuuliza ukibuy maembe kwangu, nitupe pesa. Unaweza kuja kuniambia na hiyo pesa uliniuzia, nilitupa pesa unirudishie.
Kwanza hapa hivi tunaongea kuhusu hicho kitendo, sio maembe na nunua. Ngoja. That is
can I ask you this? Here, do you know why I say this? Because when it comes to prostitution, ama kulipa dem dimraya na yeye, now the sex is not a gift of love. It becomes a commodity of exchange because money is harder. I gave you money, you still have to be. I paid money, you gave me the sex, the pressure that I wanted. Na kwanza hata hii kulipa inakuwa baya sana. Juu unalipa na mtu anafurahia. Wewe kwani yeye so ukilipa maana unafikiria kama maana huwa enjoy.
So I may not like be
no, let us see this scenario here. Ukienda ulipe ukua let's tumekuwa baba sasa. Ulipe ka side chick. Do you mean that the side chick hata enjoy? Ukimpeleka Dubai yeye hata enjoy.
Sasa yani tunapotea kwa subject.
The issue is here.
Yes, hizo vitu zote na we can agree. But now we're talking about the baby.
You see, nimekwambia kitu moja hapa. Mtoto kulea atalewa.
Na nani?
That's a question tunauliza. The question is here.
Unauliza mtoto atalelewa. But I think it's common sense. Huyu mtoto amekuja as a result of you two. You get? You need to know that pressure inakuja na consequences.
No,
wait.
Of course,
You get? Huyu mtoto hakuwa ameapply kukuja. You get?
Yes, of course.
Now you're not supposed to subject that baby to torture ama kumnyima rights because the baby was not in the plan. You get? The fact that you knew that there were chances. Na one of the chances ilikuwa kupata mtoto. You need to know that when the baby comes, you need to bear the consequences.
Now, can I ask this? A very simple question because this is a question most society don't want to discuss. Na watu kuuliza msichana wengi huwa wanakasirika. When I sit with a woman, what is her responsibility? Na nimemlipa kama prostitute ama whether ni side chick because there's no difference between
hata ufai kuuliza responsibility. Unafaa kujiuliza what are the likelihoods.
Not. Do you know why I'm saying this, by the way? Martin, I'll tell you this. We are living in a time where we can say a woman is equal to a man. In terms of
no, here I think we are talking about a responsible man, not just any man.
Yes, I'm responsible. The question is, did I pay for sex? Yes or no? Did I pay for sex? Yes or no?
I think if we look at it that way, we are going to misguide.
You are not misguiding.
To misguide watu sana.
Let's argue like it's court of law. Let's argue like it's a court of law.
In fact, if it's a court of law and there's a baby, you have your case, by the way.
No, do you know why I'm saying this?
Have you ever had a court rule like the husband, the father, that he should neglect the baby? Have you ever had?
Do you know what I'm saying?
Tell me one.
No, you see what I'm saying is
they don't consider whether the act was paid, or the woman was a prostitute. They don't consider. So long as you're a father, you need to take care of the baby.
I want us to look at this, by the way.
Otherwise, you can unaweza kuwa jailed.
You see, what I'm saying is here. I want to tell you this. There's a problem with the laws regarding family issues and child upkeep size. And if you don't address it things officially and logically, we will keep seeing men dying.
Dying of what?
Killing themselves and alcohol.
Because of what?
You see what happened?
Taking care of.
No, let me show you this, by the way. Do you know what? Have you seen people Like let me give you, I'm sure you watch football. They saw Benjamin Mendy from Man City. He was accused of rape. And mpira yake kaambia hutaplay mpira tena because of that. We had Mason Greenwood. The same thing happened. Hakucheza mpira wake. Because a lady went somewhere, wakalala na yeye, then he changed the story and anasema alirepiwa. For 2 years that man has been not been playing. So how do you pay for that man? We need to say this. You see, this notion of where we should always believe the victims, and women are also victims, they are not aggressors. It's a very big thing. And then nakuuliza hapa vizuri sana. Let us agree in a court of law. That first before we go for mtoto, because already right now mambo ya watoto inafinyilia wanaume. And I will speak like a male activist. Where I will tell you this, I agree women should be going with men, but let us be sincere here. The demand ya child, mimi nililipa. Yes. I think nililipa mato.
I think because we want to keep focus of the subject.
We are focusing.
No,
here.
We are not focusing.
We are focusing.
No, hiyo case umeniambia, that's a very different story. We are talking about man taking responsibility of we are talking about man taking responsibility of a child that they sired with this woman, even if they paid, there's a child. You get? It's very different from what you are saying. Ati mtu amesuiwa because msichana alileta issues doing raping. We are talking about the child is here.
Let me ask you this. Do you know a woman has a chance to say yes or not to her motherhood? True or false? Like
yes or no? Yes, they can. But let
us use here, like given let us not be yako because I didn't marriage, so it was a different scenario. If you are dating a girl today, let's say you are not married, you are dating a girl today, wewe unataka mtoto. Can you force that baby to have that woman has a right to say no to being a father? True or false?
Even a man has the ability to say no.
Even after Marana, the woman has a right.
You also, even the man.
No, look at this.
Even the man has that ability to say no.
Look at this. Look at this. I'll give you a very good scenario. Today, Marana, you are dame. And girlfriend yako ukataka mtoto yako ataka mtoto. So mkaenda low. You don't know that kid. No, wewe unataka mtoto. Yeye hataki mtoto. She has a potential of saying no to that kid. Si ni kweli? Hiyo ni Marana What happens to a man right after a sex?
No, after the baby has been conceived.
No, you see, conception happens after. It doesn't happen immediately. It takes some time. No. Ukiwa na dem saizi nje haitakuwa na kutakuwa na fertilization. It takes like a few hours. So I think around 24 to 72 hours.
We may not get into the details.
No, mimi nakwambia sasa hivi. When a man sleeps with a woman, a man right to say no to being a father. Right zake zinatolewa. For a woman, he has yes. Because if the man the mwana na yeye na amefika pana sitaki mtoto, aenda kunywa pills, ni kweli. Anazata conceive, pills wake vizuri na anaweza toa mtoto. Si ni kweli? Yes or no? I want to go logically. Yes or no? Si ni kweli? What happens now to this man? Umelala na dem. You are right to say no to being a father, but the lady has a right to say no even after sex. No, what is happening here?
But now, after the baby has been conceived, it's evil. It's evil now to like think that you can stop that life. There's a life. You get? Usianze kusema ati kublame msichana angetoa. Koja. No, I'm pro-life. Need to pro-life, yes.
It don't matter.
No, it matters to me.
No, let me tell you this.
No, we have it.
You see, in Kenya is a pro-life. But this woman and fly out and aende states zile liko kwa boat na hakuna mtu atampeleka pahali because when he go to America he can abort.
And because I'm pro-life, my idea ni the fact that you participated.
No, you see, like pro-life
in bringing this life.
No, you see,
you should be ready for the consequences
we are discussing
of this burden.
When you start discussing about pro-life, we are not talking about.
Unajua wewe unasema at the woman has the right to stop that life.
Yes.
To say no to what?
No, to pregnancy before even.
No, even before or after. You want to say that it's okay.
See, both you see, let me explain very good hapa vizuri sana.
Nimepata umesema msichana ako na right ya kusimamisha this life. You get even after conception. Si ndivyo unasema? So mtoto hii ni kusema in short without quoting it, without sugarcoating. Msichana ako na right ya kuabort.
Did I say abort pahali?
Kuabort unadhania ni nini?
No,
what is aborting?
No, let me explain.
No, what is aborting to you?
No, hebu tufika hapa sasa. Hujapata vizuri sana. Does he pill abort?
Okay, tell.
Do you know how you feel about, no,
no, okay. You are losing the track.
No, can I ask you this now? Do you know what,
you are getting lost.
How EP works, by the way?
I don't know, but the fact that it's stopping a life.
No, you see now, let me explain.
Abortion is stopping a life.
No, I'm not talking about abortion here. Now, can you listen now? If to have sex are easy, fertilization doesn't happen immediately. Now I'm asking, immediately we have sex. Before fertilization happens, now you have a fetus growing. You see, once you have a fetus, now we can discuss abortion. The fetus is not formed. We just had sex. So fertilization not happen.
Kwani nafaa kujua ako pregnant aje?
No, mimi nakwambia hivi.
If it takes hours, how is she supposed to know that now you can abort?
See, now what happened is, nikuulize, dema hako safe. Mara naye saa hizi. Kama anatumia akili yake vizuri, anajua vitu moja. If I don't do something, I will become pregnant. If I don't stop this sperm getting to my ovary, I will get pregnant. So, kweli, now we're discussing there. Before the egg and ovary meets, hazijamiti bado. The woman has right to say no to pregnancy. True or false? True or false?
So you want to blame it on the woman?
No. Can you answer me? Before, don't... It's a yes or no. Don't bring stories here.
No, I cannot agree to everything you're saying.
No, I'm asking this. Logically, to have sex are easy. So, mtoto hajaformiwa. The egg has not met the sperm. So, there's no fertilization. Before this time, I already had an option to say, no, I don't motherhood. I had a ipil akujwe. So, that because the ipil works like this. Ipil prevents the egg meeting the ovary. It can even most of our even contraceptive, what they do is most of them, they make the mucus cervix very thick, so the pump cannot pass through the that mucus in the cervix, so the fertilization not happen. Zingine zinakuja zinafanya once even if this fertilization happens, the egg will not have somewhere to attach. Because once even if fertilization happens, if the egg doesn't attach to the ovary, to the walls of the uterus wall, there will be no child. So the question is, once a man have this, kitu may happen. That's a good jina. Juu kuna watu wanataka kwa sipo mtu anaweza kuwa nasikia kwa kali na sipo kutumia majina. It's good to use. Watu may happen. A man has no right to say no to fatherhood. She can only request the woman to stop. But the woman, before the fertilization happens, she can go take a EP na stopishe. So there's no way you make a woman pregnant kama yataki, unless it's a fool. Okay. Two, once you have sex with a woman and she is unsafe, wewe mwenyewe huwezi stopisha hiyo kitu. Yeye anaweza stopisha, si kweli? Hata sagiri when there's a reality here. Kuna kawewe alikia kwa power ya kustopisha wewe una, si kweli? Yeye anaweza kuja ipi? Si kweli? Wewe uko nayo? The next thing is, mimi nilikuja nikajua wewe una market vitu. Na mimi nikulipa. And the contract was mimi nipe inda, mimi niende. Wewe ushukue pesa. Unapata? So there was no discussion after whatever has happened. Mimi siko hapo. I'll give you a scenario. There's a time a man alienda kaa na dem. Dem alikuwa anamtaka, but the boy alikuwa like, hiyo time alikuja alikuwa anamtembelea. If you like, this man I want to marry. But the lady was into her or to him so much, so akafeel like hapana, sitaialau uende. Akajaribu kuongea hivyo, hakuenda nyumbani, but they had sex. So the guy thought, no, I don't want to have a kid. This woman before I feel like kabisa niko sure. Madema na feel hapana, this is the man I want. So after kufanyia na CD, si alienda nyumbani. Dem alishukua CD akajimwangilia zikufe. Si alijua pale zimia anajua nyumbani yake. So leta tu nishukue. Leta akifikiri naenda kutupa kwa dustbin yake, alenda akajiweka ndani. Your sperms. The lady got pregnant. The man said, no, there's no way unaweza kuwa pregnant nitumia CD na niangalie iko sawa. Yes, I'm pregnant. We can do DNA. Do DNA na jebe alifanya. Then they proved the man is the father of the kid. So the man was obligated to pay. Unapata? No, what is happening here? I had another scenario where a maid alilala na kaboy below 18 years. Akakuwa pregnant. Hii familia ikamfukuza, but hakujua mtoto ni nani. No, ilijulikana by the way, ilijulikana na madema akafungwa jela na minor. After kumaliza 10 years in jail, akatoka. Now the boy alilala naye akamkuba 18 anawaka. Kumbe alienda akafile claim bado akuwa jela, akafile claim ya child support. Jamaa alijikuta ako na almost $1 million anataka kulipa child support. But the boy was how did the kid was born? The kid was raped by the house girl. The boy was a minor back then. How can you tell a minor to take the responsibility when he was raped? Sasa nini? Unaona? Ni kama kuambia dema amelipiwa na unajua amelipiwa. Wewe unasema you are raped because you are fool. Would you feel okay? Tell a woman like that amelipiwa na si makosa yake.
I think we have deviated kabisa.
You know what I'm saying is I'm giving a scenarios where like if the matter at hand was you give me imamo mimi nikupe pesa. Unaona? Anything else from there is not my responsibility. Na nikupe nzuri sana. Wewe ukimekuja kunauza maembe. Nikuzie maembe, nikuzie maembe unipe 100. Hiyo 100 ikipotea is this your responsibility? Because the contract here is
I think we should stick to
what happened is
original.
Now, you know why it's happening now. Whatever you're trying to argue is because the court system and feminism have tried to shift blame from women. Na nikawaambia nzuri sana, there's no way a woman has a men do not have civil days. Ni kweli. So hata udema akitoka kwa liba kida kujiuza, siku kuna pills. Siku kuna contraceptives. Mbona kutumia? Ama unataka kuniambia mwanamke hana akili? Because we are living in a gender where everyone is equal. And if men have no safe days, na wewe mwanamke unataka kutumia sex kulala na wanaume upate pesa, then make sure that there is no kid is being born from there, because these men are coming to pay for sex, not they're paying for you to give them kids.
So in short, mimi naweza sema there's no one to like who is holier than thou in that context.
Of course.
Unajua if you didn't want you would not have slept with that
but
woman.
Now
you tusianze kusema ati sijui the woman has should be able to stop the pregnancy. Now we are talking the original context ilikuwa now we have this woman either she is pregnant or she has a child. Hiyo ndio ilikuwa swali.
Now the question is very simple here. If I was to be a judge, I'm not even think twice. Nakuuliza
the context ni nini? Unajua sitaki tukue all over. Nasema context ni nini? Mtoto msichana ako na mtoto.
Mbaba.
Tulikuwa tumeanzia kwa mbaba, si ndio?
Mbaba ameweka side chick pregnancy. But the contract was mbaba alikuwa anataka sex na fam, but the lady wanted money. So there was no love there. But now do you feel this mbaba has right to pay? Is it okay to force this mbaba to pay?
Not even force. That mbaba is obliged to legally anafaa to take care of the baby.
Yes, legally. Because the question is, are you fair?
We have not even fair.
You know what is legal is not right.
Okay, are you fair to who?
You see,
to who?
Let me ask
fair to who?
To men, all men.
No, what about the child? Are you fair to the child?
You see now, before you come to the child.
Now we are talking about 3 people.
Let me tell you this, by the way. Wakati nyumba imechomeka, you go to look what has made this fire. Unaona?
No. Let me be honest with you. Without even being too theoretical. Hapa tuko na watu watatu, si ndio? Kuna baba, kuna msichana na kuna mtoto. You get? So when we are discussing this na kusema sijui is not fair to the man, we should ask ourselves because the life of this kid is continuing. Unajua mtoto hagojei ati sijui we reason. Mtoto ako na mahitaji. You get?
Can I go back to
is it fair to the child to neglect?
No, let's do this by the way. Sikatai is not bad. It's not okay to do that. It's not okay to neglect the kid. Now we agree on that. Are you okay that?
And now the question is, who is supposed to take care of the baby if not the people who brought the baby? It's as simple as that. Whose responsibility?
If you're not there, the guardians or the government.
Who? To the government. The guardians, those people. Who is the guardian?
It's either their father or mother. If they see wanataka kufa wote wawili.
Hawajakufa? Wako uhai.
If not the kid, those who brought the kid, who are, mimi nikakwambia jaza sasa.
Who is supposed?
Now,
nataka tuende step by step.
Now the question is here now. If hata tuende hapo, mimi nimekwambia vizuri sana. Sikatai mtoto lazima atatekiwa care.
By who? The question is by who?
No, this is my opinion. And before I explain, that's why I wanted to explain to you, utaki kusikia. Nikwambia vizuri sana. The contract at first was exchange of fantasy. No, mimi nikulipe unifurahishe.
I have a problem with your argument.
No, shika hapa, Martin.
No, I will not subscribe to your thought, to your line of thought.
No.
Mimi nasema Hiyo yote ni agreement. But you see, that baby was not in the contract. You get? Huyo mtoto hakuna mahali aliwekwa mahali mka agree now you not take care of me because you wanted pressure.
Do you know,
I'm here.
Legally, you see, let me answer you very well because naona kuna person unapotea. Legally, the man is obliged to pay the money. Naona, and that's what has been put by the society, which is very wrong. And I'm against it because I'll tell you this. If you talk to lawyers, will tell you this by them. What is always legal is not always right. And the question is here.
Now, what is not right?
Let's assume this. The lawyer of the woman, mimi ni lawyer wa mwanaume, na the current laws zile ziko zinasema no, you see, sika hapa nataka tuangalie hivi. The current laws zile zinasema mwanaume anastahili kulipa, hatujui haziko saa hizi. No, nasema hivi. I'm giving a scenario.
Ebu say something practical.
No, I'm giving a practical scenario. Where I'm saying like, let's assume kuna court, like kuna places where what we think that men is able to pay. Haziko makata.
Mimi I don't have.
Kama Saudi Arabia ukipata pregnancy hivyo una uliwa mwanaume anaacha.
Can we talk within the context ya mahali tuko?
Sasa mahali tuko sasa hizi, what I'm saying is because I'm advocating for something here. Is it about to change the rules of Kenya? Yes or no?
No, let's work with what is there.
And I'm asking you this by that because I'm an activist.
Yes.
You see, sasa kuna watu wanasema LGBT wapewe chance. Si ni kweli? Is it in the constitution? No. But you push an agenda to make sure that everyone is included. Even in the rules that are saizi hazikuwa kitambo. It's people who came and saw by the hapa tunafinyilia watu kadhaa but waongeza ikitu. Si ni kweli? Kitambo the current rules zile ziko saizi about women na kumpiga mwanamke saizi sio ilikuwa kitambo. Si ni kweli? So nataka tuangalie saizi. Wewe you are the lawyer of the woman, me I'm the lawyer of the man, and the current rules haziko. We have to prove to the judge. Like even court of wakati tukienda kwa Biblia kuna wakati kwa vile walipigana wakapeleka kwa Solomon. Unaona? Si ni kweli? Yes,
I understand ni kweli, but
so you see someone had to make sure how do I give justice to these two, because mmoja alikufa na huyu anasema mtoto wake na huyu anasema mtoto wake.
We are in agreement on everything you are saying. The only thing that we are in disagreement, na sitaki tuende all over. I want us to kuwe very keen because the subject was kuna mbaba, kuna msichana, kumekuja mtoto. Now you are saying that mbaba asilazimishwe kutekea goja, usinini. I'm giving you facts kulingana the question. Now you want to make everybody think that it's so unfair for this man to be forced to take care of the baby, right?
Yes.
You want to say it's unfair.
It is.
The question is it fair for that baby? If assuming I'm that baby, you get, is it fair that now you and that woman, you slept, yes, you did not plan, but I'm here. Is it fair that you neglect me? Unajua life yangu jasimama. Kama mimi kama mtoto, I have to be taken care of. Now the question is, whose responsibility? Mtoto anafaa kuangaliwa na nani? That's the question.
No, I agree with that.
Who?
You see,
because that baby has to be taken care of
by the mother. If the man want to do it,
by the mother.
Yes.
Kwani mtoto ushaiona msichana amepata mimba bila mwanaume?
No, nakuuliza kesi nyingine hapa. Siku hizi it's legal because wanasema what a man can do and a woman can do.
No, it's not natural. It's not possible naturally.
Si kuna watu tena wanapata watoto.
Ati?
Siku hizi hata
we are saying about the context here. Sitaki, unajua the reason why I'm very strict is because I don't want us to be like all over. The question is simple. There's a lady and a man.
Let me make it simple for you. One, I paid for imambo. And you knew I'm paying for imambo.
Na sikatai.
Unaona? Wewe ulikuwa unataka pesa. You see, your responsibility if ulikuwa unataka pesa ni, you know, uko na akili kama mimi vizuri sana. Unajua vizuri sana. We are two mature people and you are mature and you using brains. Not mmoja anatumia porridge hapa. So, the day I come and pay for you, ndio unipei. Na ulikuwa kwa barabara unangoja mwanaume akulipe. Si akili zako zilikuwa zinakwambia vizuri sana nini? Hakuna mwanaume anakuwa na safe day. So, tukilana mwanaume atakaa ananipa pesa anaweza pata mtoto. So, it was my responsibility. Kuna dawa mingi sana za wanawake kuliko za wanaume. Nikunywe dawa zangu kama itoleo uterus kama sasa kupata mtoto nataka kutumia pesa mwili wangu kupata pesa. nikae na mwanaume bila kumletea mtoto because hakuniambia nipe mtoto. Because mimi nikikuambia wewe uliwe nikupea kazi yangu saizi logically and legally and valid points here. Ukikuja ulime kwangu bila mimi kukwambia ukuje ulime kwangu, don't ask me for money. If you give me a kid without me asking to kunizalia, don't give. Actually, I notice kuna hii ujigenizalia siku hizi ati nizalie mtoto mwanaume ndiye anipende. If I see a woman saying like that, naona kama mwanaume kwa mjika sana. Juu mtumie akili yako usizalie mwanaume tu. Wewe kama unafanya prostitution, it's your responsibility to know that nikiana mwanaume na hakuna mwanaume kwa safe day naweza pata mtoto. So nitumie CD ama nitumie contraceptives. That's your work. If you don't do that, don't bring my problems, because I need to ask yourself, can you tell me in this case what was the man's responsibility? Mwanaume angetumia CD sikatai, but maybe alikuwa amelipa kutotumia CD. Inadaka hivyo.
Now who is a fool in this context?
You see, now
who is a fool?
In this prostitution business, kuna kwa kama unataka bila CD unalipaka more. So maybe alilipa wale.
So who is a fool? Avoid the aspect of money. Now we're talking about the responsibility of the consequences.
Who is a fool?
Who is a fool?
The woman.
Why not the man?
Can I ask you this? Ukiwa mbele ya barabara uko na gari na umesema mbele ya barabara usiku mmenyekea kupiga bila kujua liko na sweat kama umesema kwa barabara. Nani mjika?
Unajua, no, I don't want you to deviate.
Mimi nakuuliza question.
Hiyo swali siwezi jibu hiyo swali because what we are discussing is very different.
You are a Christian person, I know very well. Mimi siwezi kusema I'm a Christian. No, I'm a spiritual person. Let us look at this point here. You know very well. Hata Mungu kwa time alikuwa anauliza question anakuuliza ana jibu na question zingine, si ni kweli? Ama anatumia parables, si ni kweli?
Unajua the problem is the problem we are having a simple question but we are trying to be theoretical. It's a simple question. Jemo is a very simple question.
Do you know why it's theoretical? Because the current family is your size. If you want to discuss them, I'll tell you the truth by the way. We are assuming it now. You see, when you say a man should pay, we are assuming the lady hakutumia akili yake.
Then both of you need to work on your moral character.
You see,
you get?
Because of
you
course,
get?
you see, what happened is
because in the beginning it was wrong.
Logically, I would say this. Logically, I would say this. If I look at tomorrow, we can say pia wanaume kulipa for sex it was bullshit because sasa kulipa kitu.
Ndio nasema now who is a fool?
Shika hapa. Sasa kulipa kitu ya free na Mungu alipewa. Bwana nikulipa free na wewe una enjoy pia. But now you see we are looking here like because already prostitution is there and it's happening and after na mwanawe pia alikuwa kama hagera na huyo prostitute maybe angelipa mtoto. Let's look at that. Sasa tuseme then in this scenario because I would say this, if today as a man you feel like you want to lipa kid because unataka sex na unakosa lipa malaya. So don't hurt a kid because kuna mtu mzima unazaliwa hapa na kufanya kazi nzuri kuliko mtoto. Unaona? So in that scenario nasema
I will keep bringing you back to the simple question that we have.
That it's illegal and whatever we're saying you call it sikatai because we have unfair laws especially towards sex and marriage that are very unfair for men. That's means sitakudanganya by the way because currently we don't punish women for their mistakes because kama wewe ulikuwa unafanya umaraya na ulikuwa unajua ukilala na mwanaume na hakuna mwanaume anakuwa na safety utapata pregnancy, huku kutumia contraceptives, huku kutumia hivi vitu pregnant after kufanya makosa yako, tunasema mwanamke hana makosa juu yeye hatukuwa na akili. He's always a victim always. He's always women are always victims. They never have brains. Hata ndio siku nyingine msichana America ameenda akashoot watu. Some feminists wake up akasema we blame patriarchal system. Sasa nikauliza where are men here? Where are the men here?
So I think okay, I'm not a legal professional. Me a professional.
You see, when
okay, let me say
legal size inakwambia hivi. It's okay, the man will pay whether attack ama attack, you know. But what I'm saying is the current legal structures towards that are unfair and we need to fix them. That's my point.
Ninasema I may not be able to to discuss the legal issues around that what we are discussing. But from the common sense, the logical side,
yes,
I think both the woman and the man are supposed to take care of the baby. And it is not like you are doing a favor to that baby as a man when you are paying for, because that is something that you chose to. You get? So when the man decided to sleep with the woman, the man must know the possibilities of having a child. You get? Sababu kama in the first place you should have been wise not to do it. But the moment that you decided that you want to do it, now you decided that you want to do it the way you did it. And now here is the baby. You're not supposed to subject that baby to you don't want to provide for that baby because of legal issues. You get?
No, the cost is here, or the issue is here. All this matter is because the woman tried to use her boy to make money, but is failed to use his brain to know that yes, saizi nikuulize vizuri sana. Ukienda hapa Central.
And the problem is
ukienda hapa Central, urushe mawe ama urushe kinebi uko ndani. What do you expect? Una expect nini polisi watoka Mato ni mzuri ama watakuja na vita. Si ni kweli? There are things like you see, human behavior, Mato kuuliza vizuri sana. If you don't work hard, what do you expect? Do you expect money? Yes or no? Do you expect money?
You know, I don't want to engage. No. I don't want to engage.
You know why you have a problem of saying yes or no?
No, because what we are discussing is very. Unajua, ninakwambia, we don't need to be theoretical.
You're not theoretical.
No, we are theoretical.
Why do
we have a lot of no. It was a simple discussion. I want to make it very simple because we need to come to a conclusion of this. No. If you want to be theoretical, wezi. But if you want to be logical, it's very simple. We are talking about a man who engaged in with a prostitute in the sexual act, and the results was a child. Here is a child. This child doesn't know your agreement. You get, but the life of that kid doesn't stop. That kid needs provision. Whose responsibility is it to take care of this baby? It's a simple question. Without being like all over, you get. Whose responsibility? It's a simple question. Ni responsibility ya nani? Sababu mtoto asimami.
Nani? Wewe ni nani?
Both.
The question is now, nisikatai ni both. In this deal, because ilikuwa first ilikuwa transaction. Hatukatai mtoto alikuja na hakuwa mtoto wako innocent, mimi sikatai mambo yote.
Let me put it simple. Wacha niweke ikiwa simple. Wacha niweke ikiwa simple. You are the victim. In this case you are a child. Ndio tuache kudiscuss vitu imaginary.
Before mtoto azaliwe nani alikuwa victim?
Ati?
Before mtoto azaliwe nani alikuwa victim?
Wacha nikujibu, wacha nikuulize swali.
Let
me allow me to ask you a question. You for God forbid ile maybe unasikia maybe your father and your mother walikuwa in that scenario. Do you really care about whether they had an agreement or you care about you being fed, you being clothed, you being given shelter, you being educated? Do you really care whether they did it, whether there was an agreement or not? Kama ni wewe, put yourself in the shoe of that.
It's really simple. I will not care, but I will feel
simple.
Bad. No, you see, let me explain. I will feel bad if my mother forced my father.
No.
Because you see,
you are not reasoning.
No,
you are not
the point
reasoning
is here,
the way.
The question is here. Mimi nimekuuliza vizuri sana. What was the responsibility of the woman before apate pregnancy?
No,
before akuje nikuuliza vizuri sana. Before huyu malaya akuje nikuje
wacha tuweke kwa context ya. Ndio iko simple. Ndio simple jemo.
Maana unataka ujibu na kuna kitu avoid kuanza question. Before this woman nimpata kwa baba na nikuje nimlipe. What was her responsibility?
Let me
answer.
I don't know her responsibility.
If you don't answer that, you don't want to think logically.
No.
What was her responsibility?
It was a simple. Mimi unajua hujanijibu. Haujanijibu. Nimekuambia.
But you have to answer my question before nikujibu. Otherwise
at responsibility ya
msichana before mimi nikuje hapa nimpate hapo. Ni yeye na yeye, nimlipe ni yeye na yeye. What was her responsibility first?
To give you pressure.
Before nikwambia before nifike hapo, what was her responsibility? Because before nifike hapo,
responsibility like what? What do you mean?
Nakuuliza hivi. Before yeye nimpate kwa baba ni muombe, nimlipe hata siku baba nikulipa hapo siku baba. It's a commodity. Nimlipe ni yeye na yeye. Before nifike hapo nimlipe. What was her responsibility? Ni kutoka kwa nyumba, aoge na akuje hapo ndio nimpate hapo, si ni kweli? The next thing,
sasa unajua Jemo, you are avoiding the real discussion.
No,
you are avoiding the real.
You know why?
Because you don't want to answer.
You see, the thing is, mimi sikuambia sikatai mtu lazima atalewa.
Unajua ilikuwa it was a simple question.
No, mimi sikatai, but nataka kukuambia hivi. Ama you want me to give my
it's a simple question.
Because you see the problem.
Not unless now we want to have like a wide.
The problem is you're not answering my question. What was the woman's responsibility? In this deal? Because mimi responsibility yangu ilikuwa mimi nikuje nikuwa customer nimlipe niende, si ni kweli? If I do something bad to her, it's wrong, si ni kweli? But the question is,
let me answer
it. Let me show you my responsibility as a man in this scenario. For this to happen, ilikuwa mimi ni feel nimemiss imabo, nikuje nitafuta msichana
and nobody cares.
Sika hapa.
The baby doesn't care.
We don't care about that. No, we're not about
the baby doesn't. Na ndio nimekuuliza, put yourself in the shoes of. Hatuwezi maliza hii discussion. Tutaenda hivi, but you never come to a conclusion of this matter.
We are doing it now. When you start assuming the way you are assuming is, you want to assume that it's men who bring kids to this world.
Who else? Kwani kuna mama anakuwa na sperm?
Na mimi
Is there a woman who comes with a sperm?
Kuna mwanaume anakuwa na uterus.
Nimesema is responsibility ya watu. Usiseme don't exempt. Don't exempt the man.
The thing is smart. Let me make it clear. Because you avoided to answer questions because you don't want to be sincere with it. I'll tell you this. The woman man responsibility ilikuwa mimi nisikie niko na hii nataka mambo. Nitafute pesa, then nikuje hapa wako nimtafute msichana naona, then nilale naye nimulipe. That was my responsibility. True or false? Haya, then msichana naye alikuwa afili hana pesa, hataki kufanya kazi gumu, afili anataka kutumia mwili yake. So hii mwili yake akuja ioshe, aivalishe nguo, aende place ile wanakaaga ndio wapate wao wanaume. Unaona matro? And before apate mwanaume ni akili, by the way, ni akili. Kuko hakuna nyesha na utaki kunyeshewa, either uende kwa place uweze nyeshewa ama ubebe umbrella. Otherwise, if the rain rains on you, you don't tell us that the rain is bad because it rain on us. Wewe ulikuwa na akili, ulikuwa na kuna mvua, mbona ukuchukua umbrella ukae kwa nyumba? Aoge, avae nguo, ashave.
Na nimeshika hiyo kila kitu. We are in agreement up to that point.
Shika hapa. Akuje aseme mimi nimtafute, nimlipe. Unaona? Whether what happened from there is not my responsibility because kama unaweza kuja nibai maembe. Unaona kwako? Nikupe bia.
You are reducing this thing to a very simple.
You see the thing is here. When a person is at work, it's there's no love there. It's a commodity. So mimi nikuja nibai maembe kwako na yeye uende ubai.
Wacha.
Hii ni commodity tumelipa both of us.
Wacha tu nikwambie ukweli sababu hatuwezi maliza hii conversation. Hatuwezi maliza.
Hatutaimaliza.
You know why? The kid doesn't care. You get? Nimesema we can agree on everything you are saying. Unasema yes, huyu alikuwa anafaa kufanya hivi. Wacha nimalize. Huyu alikuwa anafaa kuleta pesa, huyu alikuwa anafaa kuleta mwili. The kid doesn't care. Bottom. I mean, if we can get the bottom of everything, the simple question ilikuwa I mean, is it okay for the man to be forced?
No.
Hiyo ndio ilikuwa swali. Si ndio?
Is it no, it's not okay.
The answer is not being forced. The man in his right mind is supposed to take care of that baby. Common sense. He's supposed to take care of that baby because because if at all Asha wewe ulie kiulia then you are going like this, you are going like this. It was simple. If at all this baby is this man's seed, which we are now assuming huyu mtoto ni wa huyu mzee. Yes, hakuwa anataka. The agreement ilikuwa give me pressure, I pay for it. Hiyo ndio ilikuwa agreement. But now here is the baby. The baby doesn't care.
Doesn't care, of course.
Simple. So huyu mzee kusomesha huyu mtoto is not a privilege. Huyu mzee kulipia kumpea mavazi ama chakula na nini, you are not doing this baby a favor. You get? So in as far as I'm concerned, men who are doing this and then they are finding themselves in a mess, not even in a mess, wanajipata responsibility wako umepanga. You should take care of that baby whether you like it or not.
Aya, were you done?
Yes. So nimejibu swali.
I don't know how many people agree with that.
If you can agree with me, write in the comment section.
Adika, you agree with him?
Yes. Mtoto, the baby doesn't care. Na ndio wacha nimalize kabisa. Sitaongea tena. Nilikuuliza, assuming na this one you take the example napeana is not what it is. Of course, I understand that. Yes. Assuming wewe you are a result of your father and your mother meeting somewhere. They agree, wanasema wewe mama sijui fanya and now you are here as JMO, you are the kid. Do you care about the agreement?
Okay.
Answer me, is a yes or no? Do you care? No.
Yes, I do care.
You would?
I would care.
You would care. So ukose wewe ni mtoto. Ukose kwenda shule, ngoja. JMO, ukose kwenda shule because the agreement was your mother to give pressure to your father. No. That was the agreement.
Yes.
Would you care to know whether they had an agreement? Useme sitaenda shule?
Yes, I would care. Why?
Guys, I think we cannot have enough.
I won't care because siko na understand, but nikiwa saa mkubwa niulizwe this is why your father did not. I would understand him.
But understand what?
No, let me ask you. No, umemaliza sasa.
You know. I know we are arguing from a point of. We are arguing from a point of.
You see,
we are arguing from a point of. tuna the reason why we cannot like agree on this one is because everything we are discussing here is naweza sema nini ni theory. Mimi kama ingekuwa real Jemo ajipate haendi shule sababu baba yake hakuwa anataka mtoto, hakuwa anataka Jemo, would be having a different discussion. But now because it's a theory, I think it's only fair to have like people's view. Waandike hapo hivyo kwa comment section. If you are a result of your father and your mother agreement, I mean you are a mistake to be in short, wewe ni mistake. Would you care? Atuseme baba yako hafai kukusomesha, sijui hafai kufanya nini sababu agreement ilikuwa pressure. Na tuandike hapa kwa comment section.
Let me now finalize. One, don't interrupt you. You ask me whether I care. Yes, as a kid, before hiyo time chakuwa na akili ya kuona mambo vile nazaona saa hizi, I would not care. But once nimekuwa mkubwa, I would care. Why? Because I would say this, by the way. I never asked me to kuzaliwa. Unaona? And I agree, if my father is a bright man, my mother should also be a bright man. Unaona? A bright woman. The way hata za mtoto ovyo akuja kubulimu na mamagu, babagu. Because I express the same today. I don't want to kunizalia, mimi usinizalie mtoto by this. Sitakupenda, don't give. Kama kuna kinaona iko mjinga sana because I have had a man woman say, nitamzalia nipende. Wewe mzai utaona peke yako. The next thing,
you are being personal in this discussion. No,
the other thing is currently the rules regarding marriage and family are very oppressive to man, and I feel like a man in this case, juu mwanamke hakuwa anataka mtoto, ni wewe huko. Mwanamke alikuwa na responsibility ya kukunywa ipil juu alikuwa anataka, alikuwa kwa market, so alikuwa anajiuza. It's common sense uko hiyo mwanamke, sell your body if you want to sell, even to baba and other men, we have no problem. Mwili ni yako, mimi sisi na shida na tutaitumia kama mpaka iharibike kama tissue na tuitupe, hiyo si shida yetu. The thing is,
sio shida yako, yetu na nani?
Mimi wale wanaume tutatumia. The thing is, we are okay with that. But what I feel is, because the woman was responsible of maintaining her goods and commodity. Saizi wewe ukihaya gari yangu nimekukoboesha iharibike juu sikuwa nimepeleka service, you blame me. Now look at this scenario.
You are using the wrong examples.
No, don't interview me. This is a commodity because once I paid for sex, a commodity, but sex is a gift, so it's not to be paid. Na mwanamke hazaliwa ili kulipisha mwanaume na yeye because Mungu alikupea vitu free. Na hata wewe utaenjoy hapo. But when it comes to a commodity, you have to analyze this matter as a commodity or an exchange, because the woman was paid and the man paid for a service. So what happened after the service is not my problem. If nilikuuzia simu ikaibiwa, mimi si shida yangu juu mimi siko hapo ukiibiwa. So the woman could have akona akili. Women are equal to men. Women have brains, and actually women, you have a bigger brain than women. Women are better in terms of brain than men. It's logical here that mwanamke angetumia e-pills ama atumia contraceptive. Kama unataka kufanya kazi ya kuuzia mwili yako watu, toa uterus sasa kujisubua na hata ya contraceptive, it's even easier usipate mtoto. Once umepata mtoto, this man, if I was a judge, this man have knowledge to pay for the kid, and if he was to pay for the kid, it's only out of self will. And actually saizi tunastahili kuwa na hii kitu. If I'm dating a woman, nimtext nimwambie, but we are dating, but mimi sitaki mtoto saizi. Your text inastahili kuprove like my thing was I don't want a kid. Mwanamke ako na akili na mwanaume ako na akili, sikatai. But if I say I don't want a kid, it's either ujue if tunalala na wewe, men have no safe days. So wewe either utumie contraceptive ama unininde. Wacha kusema hapa ulirepiwa. Let us stop using women as a victim. So in this case, a kid has no choice. A kid, mtoto lazima alewe kama amezaliwa. Na mtoto ako innocent, sikatai hiyo vitu zote. But it's the work of, like if today was to be the judge, huyu mtoto atalewa, sikatai. Or that's the man, are you willing to contribute out of self-will? If you say yes, nitaitikia. Aendelee na hiyo. Akisema no, ni sawa. Tachukua msichana mwambie wewe, actually I would even start a place like a prison where these women go back there, wanafunzwa maadili mema, they work for government for free, and now the government makes sure these kids are getting free education, free medical, because I've noted that kulea mtoto si kazi rahisi sana, and actually if ni rahisi, uliza most single mama atakwambia it's very hard. So the government should take responsibility of this single kids born from single families, then provide them a male figure wa kuwasaidia wa grow vizuri juu wasiripiti makosa mama yake, and then the mom work for government for free, because I would prefer that and wafunzwe maadili mema, because only a fool woman would give a man a kid kama hajaitisha. It's common sense. So if you agree with me, comment hapo I agree with James. If you disagree with me, andika hapo you agree with Martin. Kwa nani wengi?
I think sasa hii ni a parting shot we have I mean from what I can read from your mind from your discussion we have reduced man to be like an animal. You get? Animals don't reason.
Human being and animal social beings.
They are social. They are better. We are better than animals. You get?
There's no big difference.
We are better than animals.
We are better
if you cannot reason to take care of your own baby, of your own blood, whether you got it out of mistake ama kitu kama hiyo, then I think there's a problem. I think so. You can only be the judge. We have had our own piece of contribution. So for me, the man should take care of the responsibility of that baby, whether alikuwa amepata kutoka kwa street women or whatever it is, but that baby should be taken care of. Period.
Now tuseme
so tumemaliza. Wewe umesema ni conclusion ni wewe umesema uwawekee wa mama gereza wafunzwe responsibility, si ndio? Because on your part they don't have moral character. You get?
See, what I will say this.
But for men, they have moral character.
Can I say this?
By sleeping with women
minute, please.
and exposing them and not taking care of their children. That is being morally right. Thank you very much, guys.
Agree on this, by the way, Martin? A man should take responsibility because he is a mature person. Civil.
Yes.
What about the woman? Should he take responsibility?
I didn't say that the woman should not take care. I said both of them should take care because they are not animals.
Nakwambia kitu moja. Ukisoma kwa barabara, je, utakuwa na gari. Ukizalia mwanaume ati akupende, utakuwa peke yako. Ukikuja kwa barabara tutakutumia and we don't care. And actually we should even punish him. Actually to be sincere, by the way. I have noted this, by the way. Do you know, like as we conclude, you may notice the reason why most single moms family unakuta like si wote, by the way. Let's be sincere. Sasa vita hapa. The reason why unapata mtoto amezaliwa kwa single mom family anapata wengi unasikia like in jail, hata in America wanasemanga like the most people in jail watu wametoka single families. Sikutaka. Do you know why, by the way? Mtoto si mchezo, by the way, kuzaa. Unaona? Si mchezo kulea. Mimi I would agree on that. Si mchezo, by the way. Hiyo ni
unataka mwanaume akue wapi kwa hiyo mtoto.
So what I'm saying is we should also start to put women accountability so that, because I don't believe
even men.
Do you think
wanaume hawana akili?
So tayari wanaume wamewekewa juu. Siku hizi ukizaa legally siku hizi mwanaume akizaa na demu, whether nilipa mani nini utalipia upkeep, si ni kweli? So we have put that responsibility to women. But mimi you notice hivi, we need also not to punish men so much for women mistakes. So what I'll do is I'll try to establish how did this happen. If kulikuwa na text mwanamume alikutumia akasema mimi sitaki mtoto wako ukazaa, by the way I'll punish you and I'll make sure the kid not pay.
Kwani unazaa? Let me show you
this, by the way. Do you know what is happening? Saizi I want to go research. Nazalipa your school fees. Huyo mwanamke atumie hiyo pesa kuna na wanaume wengine and he doesn't give my kid the better mental health I want. Si ni kweli?
I think
no, let me ask you this. Unaona please mwanaume ameitikia kulipa, but the woman is not taking care of that kid, of mental health. Anakulana hapo mbele ya mtoto, unaona, anatukana mtoto juu baada ya kudio anga, unaona, si ni kweli? Unaona, and you ask me people, nataka watu wengi wanatuambia ukweli, by the way, watu wengi wasiko kama watakwambia if you work in a workplace where a woman is a single mom, wengi wanakuwa kama drama. Na si madrama wanapendanga, by the way. Me and also they do that when they are annoyed. Ni vitu zinafaa kwa stress down. So what I will say is the government should start homes for single mom. Ama ikiwa kama prison. Ukipata mtoto na tujue vizuri kabisa tunahesabu.
Not unless umepata mtoto wa mbuzi ama ng'ombe.
No, sika hapa. Do you know how I'm saying?
That would be okay.
Sika hapa. This is what would happen. Naweza kuwa nachukua huyu mtoto, huyu single mom nampeleka kwa akimaliza kunyonya mtoto, akimaliza kunyonya utakuwa mnawaka na yeye, unaona, but kutakuwa na kama prison. You stay with the child, unaona, you stay with the child, but the government takes care of you, but you work for government for free. Na unasomesha maadili mema and we make sure that this kid have a father figure, unaona, and if the makosa ilikuwa ya mwanamke, the man tunamuuliza unaweza tu chakia kiasi.
So I think hatuwezi maliza hii discussion for the sake of time, wacha watuambie. Ama we agree with they will never agree with you. So guys, thank you very much for watching to the end.
Of course tunapatana every day. Leo tumechelewa sana, by the way. Every day we to be trained to at least by 7:30 we go live. every day.
Yes.
Tunakula mchele kiasi. I think we are done. Asante sana.
Thank you for your support.
Yes, na continue to subscribe. Na mtuambie
support your idea. Thank you very much for supporting my idea. Yes.
Na yangu pia.
Men, yako. Hatuwezi maliza.
I'm putting my name, Martin.
And you are clearly
James the male activist.
James the male hyena. Wewe kuikirio mahiga reke ngwire we. We.